Hello everybody, today we'll be testing out, is Poe really that hard? Before we get into the video, sorry for not uploading in a while, I was doing some side quests. If you haven't heard of Poe, this game was very popular back in the 2010s. No man, no! Basically, you would take care of your Poe. You would feed him, give him showers, give him medicine and stuff like that. But one of the aspects of this game is that it has 32 mini games, which vary in difficulty. And the way that I'm gonna be testing that out is by doing a tier list on how hard it is to get the highest score in each mini game. So let's not waste any more time and jump straight into the tier list. Out of all of the 32 mini games, there are only 3 non-applicable games. 4 Poes, Tic-Tac-Poe and Sudoku. Tic-Tac-Poe and 4 Poes requires you to play it on multiplayer, which does not work. And Sudoku doesn't even have a high score. You just have to know how to beat the game and then you win. Even my Slavic Poe with 2.5 IQ could beat Sudoku. So I went on to beat Sudoku on each difficulty, and after beating it even on hard mode, these 3 games go into non-applicable. Now we're moving on to F tier, or as I would like to call it, the Abusable Games tier. The games in F tier are either so easy, or you could cheat in them. For instance, in Poe Popper, the high score is 5,000. I got 10,000. Basically, in this game, if you don't clear the level fast enough, new Poes would appear for you to destroy, which means you could basically infinitely spawn them and get the score of infinity. And so with that, Poe Popper goes into F tier. And there are more games like this. Star Popper, for instance, you can do the same thing. By not clearing the level fast enough, more Poes will spawn, which means you basically do the same thing. And after clearing the high score, this game goes into F tier. Now for word find, it is a bit different. The way this game works is that you would have to find the required word in all of these letters. And at the top you would have a time limit, which is basically the difficulty of this game. And after trying to beat the game normally for once, I only got a score of 39. But there is a way to abuse the clunk. Basically what you would do is that you would tab out of the game, find the word, and then just complete it. It's so fucking dumb. What? Why did I not get the top achievement? What do you mean 80? 99? I got 100, what do you mean? Oh my god, let's fucking go. It took me like 20 minutes to get back to the 100th word. Let's go. But anyways, this game goes into F tier because it's easily abusable. Same thing for Sad Tap. The way this game works is that you would have to find a sad Poe in the midst of these happy Poes. And you could abuse this game the same way as the previous one. And honestly, I couldn't be bothered to waste 30 minutes on this game. So anyways, Sad Tap goes into F tier. Same thing with Color Tap. Basically how this game works, you would have to tap on Poes until all of them are the same color. And after 10 minutes of tapping, I got to a score of 191. Same as Sad Tap, I literally could not be bothered. F tier. Speaking of games that take a lot of your time, Poe Sounds requires you to get a score of 50! Fucking 50, man! I got to a score of 29 after 30 fucking minutes! You could cheat so easily in this game. You can just write down the Poes that make the sounds in order for you to repeat them. But god, man, it would literally take you over an hour to get the high score. Like, fuck that, man. Just go into F tier. Match Tap. Basically how this game works, you would have to tap on 3 or more Poes of the same color. And honestly, just spamming the screen worked for me. As soon as I saw 3 or more Poes, I would tap. And honestly, I don't think there is a way to lose at this game. And after acquiring a score over 25,000, I can say this game goes easily at the bottom of C tier. Memory game. We all know the gist of this game. When these cards flip at the beginning of the game, you would have to memorize them, and then when the time starts, you would have to match each one of them. And after matching everything for a long time, I got a high score of 85,000. Memory goes into C tier. Free Fall is one of those games that I wanted to put into F tier so badly, because getting the high score takes you over 20 fucking minutes. But the game itself, it's not hard at all. You could just hang on the side, but when a cloud appears, you could move to the left quickly. I even hit 4 clouds on purpose just to prove that getting to the high score is super easy. And after 20 fucking minutes of falling, I got a score over 1,000. And with that, I'm gonna have to put Free Fall into C tier. Candy Crush, I mean Food Swap. This game basically works as Candy Crush. Match 4 and you get a special food item. And when matching 5, you would get a piece of candy. And when using it, it would remove any piece of food that you selected. Anyways, this game is basically the same as Candy Crush, without all of the
tasty, divine, delicious.
You would have to play this game for a long time to get a high score. I already managed to get a score of 242. And so with that, Food Swap goes into C tier. Moving on to the next game, we have Goal. In this game, you will have to shoot the ball to get as many consecutive goals as you can. But after 5 goals, the green line starts moving. And after a while, the green line becomes thinner, making the game harder. Oh my god, I have to go all over again. Okay, 3 more goals. 2 more, come on. 1 more. Yes! 50 goals, let's go. Goal goes into B tier. Pool is a game same as Goal. You would have to throw this inflatable shit towards Poe so he would not drown. And same as Goal, the high score of this game is 50. Oh my god, you fucking dumbass! After a while, the spot that you would have to throw the inflatable in becomes so fast. Okay, 2 more. Come on. Yes! Okay, lock in. 1 more. Yes! And with that, Pool goes into B tier. On the topic of sports games, we have Hoops. But before playing the next game, Poe was feeling a bit tired. And so after giving him a few monsters, he was ready to hoop. Yes, 250! 250, let's go, boys! Anyways, with that, Hoops goes into B tier. Cliff Dash is an iconic Poe game. You would have to get a score of 1,000 to get the high score. Basically how this game works, you would swipe up or down, and if you hit anything, Poe would fall. And honestly, this game fucked me up quite a bit. I was falling over and over. But anyways, after finally locking in, I got a score over 1,000. Just a few more meters, come on! Yes! Cliff Dash goes into B tier. Sky Jump, another iconic Poe game. You would have to get a score over 2,000. After climbing for a very, very, very long time and getting to actual heaven, it took me 10 minutes, meaning I would have to spend over 40 minutes sky jumping, which I would not do. Fuck that. Oh wait, fuck, no! I didn't know you could travel to the left and right of the screen. I took out a bit of my time and I was sky jumping for 15 minutes. And after getting over 1,000... Yeah, I didn't wanna do this game. It was so tedious to get a score over 2,000. But just because it's so tedious, I'm gonna have to put it into A tier. Flappy Bird, I mean Jet Poe, is a game where you would have to tap on the screen, and when you tap, you would go upwards. There is a big problem in Poe's games that I did not talk about yet, and that's gravity. Gravity works so strangely in this game. You would pick up speed so fast when you go down, but when going upwards in any game, you would go so slow. And just because of that, every time I'm supposed to descend, I would die in such a dumb way. And because of that, I'm gonna put Jet Poe straight into A tier. Tumble, the one game the gravity does work in your favor. You would have to get a score over 250. And basically how this game works, you have to fall down these platforms. No, my fucking lock screen fucked me up. Fuck, man. No, I was so close to getting 200. Fuck. No, no, wrong way. Nice. Please. 250. Okay, 251. I got it. I got it. Whew. And with that, Tumble goes into A tier. Pet Walk. For this game, you would have to lock in so hard. You would have such little time to complete this game. You would have such little time that you would have to react almost instantly to every obstacle. I gotta fucking pause this game to lock back in. Oh, I got to 500. Okay, I was so locked in, I didn't even see my score. But anyways, Pet Walk goes into A tier. Sky Hop. In this game, I would have to get a score over 500. Basically, how this game works, you would have to tap on the left or right. And if you accidentally tapped on the cloud, you would fall down. During the run, you can find collectible clocks, which increase your time. But still, you would have to lock in very hard. 470. I got so much time left, just go slow, go slow. Yes! Yes, okay, I managed to do it with so much time left. With that said, Sky Hop goes into A tier. Water Hop is a game where you would hop on the inflatables. Tapping on the right side of the screen, you would jump twice, and tapping on the left side, you would jump once. And if you fell in the water, you would lose. I'm so locked in, and I have much time left. Please. No, fuck, it's fucking hard. I was so close to 500, man, no. Okay, I gotta take a break. No, fuck! Please, please. Yes, yes. Yes, fuck, man. With that said, Water Hop goes into A tier. Food Drop, the most iconic of the Poe minigames. Just listen to this banger soundtrack. Besides the banger soundtrack, you would have to get a score over 1,000 in this game. Yeah, you had 8 chances to miss, but if you ate one bad thing, you would lose your run. And honestly, getting even to 500 seemed impossible. But with enough time, I think this challenge is doable. So I'm gonna have to put it at the top of the A tier. Beach Volley does not have a high score, but I set myself out to beat this game on every difficulty. I lost on my first try on easy mode. And again. But after a while, I managed to beat the easy version with a foul. But then moving on to medium, the AI becomes so fucking smart. But after a lot of practicing, or alcohol abuse, I managed to beat even the medium mode. But then, it was time for hard mode. I managed to get to 8 points barely, man. This hamster is stronger than Goku. No, man, no! No, fuck, 9, 10 again. Please. Shit. Oh my god, these balls that he returns. Yes! Yes! Okay, 10, 10, 10, 10. Okay, I need 2 more points and I win. Foul? Foul! Yes! Holy shit! He's so dumb. Okay, 1 more point. Yeah! Yes! Let's go! Damn! Damn, this AI was so difficult to beat, holy shit! If anyone dares to attempt beach volley at hard mode, I warn you, this took me 3 hours to beat. And with that, beach volley goes into S tier. Okay, let's talk about the S plus tier. I was kinda considering not rating these games, because a lot of these games are not hard. They're actually impossible. For instance, Hill Drive. Even after pimping my car to the max, I could not get a higher score than 382, because you really don't have enough time to get to the end of this challenge. But anyways, with that, I'm gonna have to put this game in S+ tier, just because it's impossible to beat. Cliff jump. In order to get the high score in this game, you would have to get a score over 1,000. And in this game, after like 400 meters, the game becomes so fast, you can't even react in time. Okay, that fucking rock fucks me up, man. Like, if you wanna jump over it, you just go into the fucking abyss. Yeah, I tried this game over and over, but it just becomes so fast. When you encounter that rock, you would fall almost every time. And so with that, cliff jump goes into S+ tier. Find Poe. You know how these games work. These cups mix around and then you have to find Poe. No, not that Poe. But after a short period of time, the number of cups increases. And then it increases again. Holy shit, there's 4 cups now. Honestly, I don't think I have autism. Sort of. But these cups move around so fast, it's honestly impossible to track them down. What the fuck is happening? Where did it go? Yeah, I don't care about this challenge. Fuck this. Find Poe goes into S+ tier. Cloud Pass. In Cloud Pass, you would have to get over 1,000 meters to get the high score. And do you remember what I said about gravity in Poe? Yeah, this game handles gravity so poorly. If there's any way to beat this game, you would have to be baby Poe. Because of your size now, it's really impossible to go through these tight spaces. And with that, Cloud Pass goes into S+ tier. Connect. This is a game where you would have to connect posts to their adjacent colors, and the highest score you can get in this game is over 100. And honestly, for this game, you just don't have enough time to get to 100. On all of my attempts, I lost around 40 something, just because I don't have enough time to get even to 60, just imagine 100. And so because of that, Connect goes into S+ tier. Color Match. This game requires you to get a score over 3 fucking 1,000. And honestly, this game just doesn't have enough time for you to do that. 3,000, that's insane, man. The max I could get is over 280. And so because of that, Color Match goes into S+ tier. Connect 2. On the topic of not having enough time to complete a game, the time in this one dwindles down so fucking fast. I was swiping each second, not wasting any time, and honestly, I could not even get to 400, let alone over 1,000. And honestly, Connect 2 is probably one of the hardest Poe games. It's just bad game design. This game is shitty, man. Fuck these minigames. Who the fuck designed? Oh shit. Poe, I was kidding, man. Your games are amazing, man. No. Ah!